Okay, so ML Politis just got previewed, so, everyone was right. It is ML Politis. This is her animation. She looks amazing, right? And she is going to be a Dark Ranger. Now, not only are her animations and her design amazing, her kit actually has the potential to become, another Conquer Leia situation, as we're going to see. So yes, she looks amazing, but I think her kit looks even better. So these are her stats here. You're going to see 120 base speed, super fast, right? Not like the fastest unit in the game at like 128 or 129, but 120 speed still very nice. She is pretty decently bulky for a ranger with high health, and she doesn't really have that much damage, which kind of, indicates she is a support unit. Usually support units are either very strong or useless, right? There's not really any in between because, there's either going to be units that do their job better or worse. That's just how it is. But you're going to see that, see Phantom Politis is kind of insane. So first we have our S2. It's a passive, of course, like most ML 5 stars, if not all, right? You're going to see that it decreases the amount of resources gained by the enemy by 50%. So fighting spirit, focus, pretty much anything that's a resource. I think I'm missing one. I kind of forget what it was. You'll see that it will stop being gained. Or not stop, but lessen, right? 50%. And you're also going to see at the start of battle and at the end of her turn, she has a 100% chance to grant herself stealth when you actually max this out. So you pretty much have built-in stealth. Of course, it can be stripped or you can actually hit her out of it. But it's basically like Guiding Light proccing every turn, which is insane. So people were kind of speculating if she ends up being a ranger, you'll just put her on Guiding Light probably because she is going to just, want to use the best artifact in the game. But you have it built into your kit, so you have a lot more flexibility. You can put her on a lot more artifacts, even like a Proof of Valor to be more tankier. You can put her on like a Defense Break, Ranger artifact, Noggles artifact, right? A lot of things you can do with her now because she has built-in Guiding Light, which is, I don't know, that seems pretty insane, right? And I'm not really too sure what the animation is. I don't know what they're showing here, but I guess you see that she has stealth, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, we have her S3, Fanatic Ball. So it's a non-attack skill. It makes all allies enraged for 2 turns. Now, enraged is a 20% attack and a 20% speed buff, which is crazy. It's very similar to Vigor, except that instead of giving you defense, you're getting actually speed, which is honestly better. And you'll also dispel 2 buffs from all enemies and decrease speed for 2 turns. So Conquer Leis's S3 actually decreases buff durations by 1 turn and puts attack down. This one strips 2 buffs straight up and also decreases speed and also pushes back CR. And you can soul burn this to ignore effect resist. So yeah, basically what this ability does is you will make your team faster, make them hit harder, strip the enemy's buffs, and also decrease their speed, and also CR push them back. Yeah, that seems pretty broken, especially because you can soul burn this to ignore effect resist. This is like the biggest reason why it's so OP. Honestly, it's just super strong no matter what. I don't really know what Smilegate was thinking, but this is going to be a big problem. See, Phantom Politis is going to be a must-have. She's going to be so strong. Definitely are going to want to get her because, yeah, she has that built-in, decreased amount of resources, which is insane already because all the meta units kind of use resources. And also because she has this stealth built in. She has built-in Guiding Light, which is absolutely crazy. And this S3 is already crazy. I don't even know if I have to explain. Also, if you guys didn't know, Janua needs Rage to like pop off with his S1. If you pair her, or if you pair him with C Phantom Politis, he doesn't need to proc his S2. He's just gonna be, S3ing every single turn. So they're gonna be a very powerful combo. I think Janua was okay in an okay spot, but with C Phantom Politis out together, they're going to be crazy. You're probably gonna see them paired together in some defense teams for Guild Wars, just because they synergize very well. And of course, Phantom Politis, I think, is just going to be super OP, even without Janua with her. Her kit looks amazing. This is her S3, of course, and she's at 20k health, by the way, at the bottom here, so she is going to be super tanky and just be super annoying. You can see that CR pushback, speed down, super frustrating to play against, and she has that stealth, so she'll probably live and get 2 of these off in a fight, sometimes even 3. Also, that's not enough, guys. You'll see her S1 is also broken. So her S1 is a single target attack that will dispel one buff. Sure, not that great, but you're gonna see when the caster is enraged, you will trigger a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack, and you get this enraged from your S3, which is only a 4-turn cooldown. So there's only 2 turns where you're actually not going to be, dual attacking with this S1. But even then, you have that dispel effect, which is still very nice. And this is very powerful because it's not a random dual attack like Concrulius. It's a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack here. And you can see, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. This unit looks pretty crazy, right? We talk about it again, she has pretty much everything. She has stealth, she's very tanky already, and she has stealth on top of that. If you guys didn't know, stealth actually reduces the damage you take from AoE damage while it's up, so she's even tankier. She decreases amount of resources gains. I have no idea. Like, they could have made the stealth, the passive by itself on this kit, and she would still be very strong, but on top of this, they're adding decreased amount of resources gained. Yeah. Also, you'll see her S3, super broken, right? The fact that you can soul burn this to ignore effect resist makes no sense to me. That just makes this completely broken. So yeah, this is gonna make her super good with cleave because you decrease the CR of the enemy, you strip their buffs, you give your team more speed and attack, which is what cleave teams want, and also just good in regular teams because her kit is just ridiculous, right? Enrage is always going to be good, attack and speed is always good, pushing back the enemy's CR bar is always good, stripping buffs is always good, and in normal teams, in standard teams, if you're playing the long fights, then you do want to reduce, like, Lone Crescent Bellona, ML Sirmia, ML Landy's resource gains, you actually cut their win conditions. So already broken on that, and then of course we have her also very strong S1, and it's better than Concrulius's, even though Concrulius's, does, I do believe, to do more damage, right, with the basic attack from Concrulius, but the dual attack from the ally with the highest attack is crazy because you're basically, giving your teammates more damage with enrage here, and then you are using that teammate on a forced dual attack to actually hit stuff. So yeah, not really too sure what Smilegate was thinking. This unit's coming out on April 11th. In my opinion, guys, like, this unit is definitely a must-have. Like, I don't know if I Mystic saved up, but I might have to kind of swipe because this unit looks cracked. Like, let's just look at this, like, preview together. Usually I don't look at these, but we're gonna see together how powerful she can be, I guess. Obviously in these videos you don't really get too much information because sometimes the stats are just a little weird on these test servers, but enrage buff on ML Polius, oh yeah, 28k damage onto that Crimson Armament, and you can see the fighting spirit gain is so little here. Yeah, this unit is crazy. I'm convinced this unit's gonna be crazy. And she didn't even have a book holder to soul burn her S3. She could have actually, pushed back the Destina and slowed her down even so the Midnight Galileus can get another turn in before Destina can actually get one turn off. So yeah, this unit's gonna be insane. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this unit. Do you guys think I'm overreacting? Do you guys think she's even stronger than I'm saying? Which I don't know how that would be. But let me know. And I'm super excited for this unit. And also, I'll see you guys next video.